Right. We're back now? We're back now. Okay. Thank you for that, YouTube. Thank you for making things harder on me today. It's never done it that early, actually. Like, typically, I've only ever seen that if I'm, like, a substantial length into a stream. I've never had it create a new event that early. Or, not create a new event. I had to create the new event. But end the live event instantly that early. Never seen that before. I've only been live for like 8 minutes, and it's like, yeah, he must be done streaming. Must be. Why you turn it off? Bruh. Were you not... What? Huh? YouTube has done it before. Where they have like ended the live event on me like that. It's not common. It kicked me out. I was talking about like it was gonna restart, but YouTube made it a whole different event instead of just doing it the way they normally would. Where when I force close my software, it registers as a crash. So normally it would be like, oh, okay, give it some time, it'll be back up. But sometimes it doesn't do that, and that was one of those times. Oh. Oh, that's that fancy vibration everyone's talking about on the PS5 controller. Whoa, hold on, let me... Okay, interesting. That's a very interesting feel. Very odd. Okay, sorry. There was no vibration up until that point right there. It's just the first time I felt it. I still find Amogus and Big Chungus funny. It depends. It depends. Like, if it's used properly, it can still be funny. But Eunice, hello. Welcome back. At the very least, I set the latency back to, like, being super low. Because I was like, well, if it cut the stream off anyway, then, might as well. Oh, was it about to freak out? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I saw that. What a way to go. It'll take you a while to get used to the controller. I think it will. Especially here, let me show this. This is one that always gets people. They always think that this is wild. You ready, chat? People think I'm crazy for this one. But I've been doing it my whole life. I'm showing you now. I'm one of these gamers. I'm a claw gamer. Always have been. Why don't you join in it or something? Among Us? I'm a claw gamer. Have been since I was young. And since this controller's like considerably bigger than the PS4 one, my hands are gonna have to get used to this. But I used to play on Xbox One as like my main console before I switched to PC. So I don't think it'll be that bad because I'm used to having a little bit of a bigger controller. The only controller that I like can't use because of it is the Duke, the OG Xbox controller. I have to use my thumb for the buttons. It's just not happening. But hello, Laughter. If you're even here, I see him. At the very least, everyone else knows I see him. I want to feel the vibration again. I've heard so many people be like, wow, the vibration in this controller is life-changing. And at least from just like flipping around through the menu there, I would not say anything close to life-changing, just different. I don't even know if it's like an improvement necessarily, it's just different. You know what I mean? Life-changing. That's what I've been told. That's what the internet said about the PS5 controller. They're like, if you've been gaming your whole life and you try this controller, it'll change the way you game. I was like, okay, I guess. And the vibration, like when the PS5 first dropped, was what everyone was talking about. But I don't even know if it's like necessarily better, just different. Yeah, I had to buy DualShocks for my PS1 when I got older. Because I mentioned before that my dad's PS1 is the one that I have. Like, it just got handed down to me, like, with his games and stuff when I was a kid. And he didn't have DualShock controllers. So, I had what's it? The PS1 controller, I don't even know if it had a name. Just the PS1 controller that didn't have a thumbstick. Also, I missed my turn again. Officially a Cole Red Dead stream again. But Gravy, how's it going? Welcome. What, you don't like sheep now? You don't like mutton? No lamb for this guy? That's a console I haven't even seen. Well, I got a controller now. Every button feels odd to me right now. Like, the bumpers feel weird. The bumpers feel nice. The bumpers are the only thing that right off the bat, I'm like, improvement. Solid, just no doubt improvement. Everything else is, like, different. But it's not, like, immediately better. You know what I mean? Maybe I just expected more than I should have because of all the hype around this controller. I'm sure that that's what's happening here. Alright, I want a smallmouth bass. PS3 controller was uncomfortable as fuck. I do hate the PS3 controller. Someone said it before, but I was in the middle of restarting my shit. But yeah, no, the PS3 controller sucks ass. I guess cheese probably for smallmouth. Right? If it works for rock bass, it must work for smallmouth bass. That's my logic. Oh, what the fuck? The controller vibration is very different. That feels so strange. I wonder what it'll feel like when a fish bites. Sorry, there's a little gecko crawling across my window, and he has me distracted right now. The most comfortable and best designed? That D-pad, though. What? I can't give it best designed just because of that D-pad being so dog shit. I would go as far to say that the Xbox 360 controller actually has the worst D-pad out of any controller I've ever used. Like, not even close. Worst D-pad. I love the 360 controller, but that D-pad is fucking atrocious. My favorite controller up to this point has been the DualShock 4, actually. What's that new Ring game? Okay, he's memeing on me. What's that new Ring game? Elden Ring, motherfucker. It's the new FromSoft game. So the guys that did Dark Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, it's their new game. It's pretty much Dark Souls 4, really. Like, it's very similar artistically and sound design wise to Dark Souls. So, Funyuns? Yes. If this is a yes or no question they are proposing, the answer is yes. Funyuns. Fucking love Funyuns. I haven't had them in a long ass time, but they're delicious. But it's weird because they don't really taste like anything other than garlic, but I love them. I'm not going to ego you. I'm on tangents right now. I'm jumping all over the place. But hello. Yes, Sticky. The bleed caught us at a perfect time. I've talked about the bleed in Discord. Like, the bleed is expected. It's kind of like a standard at this point that I recognize kind of between every stream at some point. We're going to bleed at least one sub, at least for the time being. Just because so many of the base, like, subs on this channel were subbed for zombies. And now that I don't do that anymore, the bleed is just going to keep going. You know what I mean? It's like cornmeal dipped in onion powder. Yeah, yeah. It's really weird. Like I feel like it's a snack that I shouldn't love as much as I do, but goddamn, do I love some Funyuns. I could go through a fucking whole bag of Funyuns, man. I really could. Have any impact or effect on the story? I mean, he's been like coughing in a bunch of cutscenes. Weren't you here yesterday when I was helping out that one lady up in the mountains and I like passed out from a little tuberculosis attack? I think you were here. Cause you and Respect were all like, she wants to jump your bones, right? The fuck are Funyuns? It has to be an American thing. I refuse to believe that they're not like just purely an American thing. They have to be. I think OBS is going. Damn you, OBS. OBS is going. It's happening. I don't want to restart it, man. The live event reset has been happening like every time that I've restarted it recently. Also, no fish? Like, hello? Just reeling this one in. What in the fuck are Funyuns? They're little like onion ring shaped snacks that taste like onion and garlic. Oh my god. Was he just memeing us on the spelling? Is that it? Was that all you wanted, Sticky? Was just a meme on the spelling? Is this the bass that I'm here for? That looks like a bluegill. Are there smallmouth bass here? I was told there were smallmouth bass here. I'm sorry. I thought there would be bass here. Google told me this is where to go to find smallmouth, but I'm finding everything but. I haven't had Funyuns in a long time. I honestly haven't either. Like, I haven't bought myself a bag of Funyuns since I moved out and started living on my own. There's a bunch of fish here. Oh, hold on. Maybe I was using the wrong bait. That could have been it. Do they say what bait to use? Crickets. We'll end up catching all sorts of fish. Okay, they say use river lures. They just kind of like were tiptoeing around it. I got a shamrock shake from Mickey D's. Are they doing those right now? Have the shamrocks started? I haven't had one of those in a very long time. Like, it's actually been so long since I've had a shamrock shake. But also, I remember, like, loving them as a kid. But then I remember, like, during high school, like, once a year I would always get one and be like, it's just okay. Funyun is really fun to say out loud. I think that's their whole purpose of going with that name and like branding it so harshly. Cool Ranch Doritos, those are pretty nice. Honestly, I'm not the biggest Dorito guy in general, which you'd think I would be because gamer, but I'm really not. Like, Doritos are good. Cool Ranch is definitely my favorite version of Doritos. But just generally, I'm not someone who's gonna, like, buy Doritos. I generally don't buy many snacks, in all honesty. Typically, when I'm hungry, I'll make a meal and, like, actually eat instead of, like, snacking. You know what I mean? Whoa, what are you? A steelhead trout. Well, we got one of those. Very nice. I like nacho cheese Doritos. I do too, honestly. They're good. The spicy sweet chili purple bag are the best Doritos flavor. I don't think I've had those. Arthur, are you good? I'm not doing this, by the way. That's all him. I don't know what he's doing. What the fuck is a McLobster? Wait. What is the McLobster? Smitty? What's a McLobster? This has to be an East Coast thing. I've never once heard of the McLobster. Is there like a way that I can see what fish we have? Okay, yeah. Well, no. I can see how many we have, but not what we have. I'm actually gonna have to, like, remember what fish I've caught for this. So I guess we just hope. Kinda bussin', is it? I think maybe this lure is just making the fishing rod be a little wonky. I don't know why. Just a lobster roll? I would never get a lobster roll from McDonald's. I love lobster rolls, but never from McDonald's. Also, chat, remember to like the stream. You know the whole thing. I don't need to give the whole spiel about it. Just remember. It's important. More important than most people think. You'll regret it. I didn't know that McDonald's offered a lobster roll. That sounds horrifying. McLobster. I would never order that. That sounds just horrific, actually. All right. Clearly, they aren't here. Clearly, they are not. Where's another spot? Oh, Angela? I can try that. Welcome back, Laughter. Because I'm just having the worst luck here. I'm not getting a smallmouth. Oh, there's a legendary there. I can grab that while I'm there, too. And if we're lucky... I know the legendary fish count towards these because the first fish I got on, like, progress towards this challenge was a legendary, and it counted. So I know that if I go and catch legendary fish and they're of, like, a special thing, I just have to say, hey, mister. Yes. I'm pretty similar myself, gotta say. I may have done that before. Not saying I did, because, you know, that might cause problems, but I might have. It's imitation crab. That's found in crab rangoons at your local Chinese place. The crab rangoon that I tried at my local place, actually, like, had legit crab in it. Believe it or not. Because I found out afterwards that, like, it's traditionally done with, like, imitation crab. But the place near me does it with legit crab. And it's really good. Because I fucking hate imitation crab. Like, I cannot stand it. Also, OBS is going nuts again. We just have to roll with the punches at this point with OBS bugging out. Because if I ever try to fix it, it just resets the whole stream. Makes a new live event. Kills the momentum. We just have to live with what we can get at this point. Unfortunately. It definitely wouldn't surprise me if McDonald's opted for, like, imitation crab over legit crab, though. Like, it really wouldn't surprise me at all. It would honestly make sense. Because, like, lobster's not a cheap meat. So to do, like a region-specific limited-time item with lobster, I feel like they would just lose money on that. At least if they tried to, like, keep it in line with your average McDonald's prices. There's just no way. Right? My internet's dog shit right now. I mean, my OBS is freaking out, so it might be that. If you're actually buffering, then that's your internet. But if it's just, like, stutters or, like, skips, then that's actually my my OBS bugging out right now. Am I supposed to say that Trey? Thank you. Second time hitting 400, boys. Poggies. Let's go. Our chicken and Chinese food isn't even chicken. That would make... Like, Canada wouldn't surprise me if Canada's just like... You know, you try to get Mexican, and it's, like, really shit. Just, like, the worst kind of beans. Just shitty-ass, like, Taco Bell level meat. You try to get Chinese, and, like, their orange chicken is just done with sweet and sour sauce. Wouldn't surprise me up there. Because you start to get, like... Up into Canada. Because, like, Minnesota starts to have this effect. And where, since we're so far north, and we're not, like, a very high immigration state, at least for, like, Asian countries or, like, Mexico or, you know, those states. Or, sorry, countries. I can't speak right now. Our, like, Mexican and Chinese food start to suffer up in Minnesota, right? So I'm sure as you get even further away up into Canada, where you have even less of that immigration, it gets even more painful. I wish that my OBS wasn't throwing a shit fit again. Oh, I heard Kevin make a sound and I was like, is there something about to kill me? Is it your OBS? I just said, if it's actual buffering, then it's you. If it's just like little stutters, then that's me. But if the video fully pauses and you get the little loading icon, then that's you. But if it's just like frame skips and stuff, then that's me, unfortunately. It has only just gotten worse and worse. I could try to fix it again at the risk of losing the entire stream again. But it hurts the stream so much to, like, have that happen. Just because YouTube is so momentum-based, right? So it's like, if I try to restart my OBS and it ends the whole stream, then we start back at 0 views, 0 likes. So we lose all the momentum that we've built up. Which sucks, because, like, I wish that I could fix it, but just the way that YouTube is, it's like, I don't even want to risk it anymore. Because on top of, like, my OBS being buggy, trying to fix it causes a YouTube bug, and that specific YouTube bug causes YouTube to, like, fuck me over. It's just a very unfortunate set of circumstances, you know? I wish OBS would fix their shit. I've had a couple other, like, streamer friends have the same bug as me, where they're like, yeah, I just restart and it works. Difference is they're on Twitch, so they don't have to worry about, like, losing a live event. Right? Like, on their end, it's not a problem. I've also had some streamer friends be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. It seems like it's only affecting certain people. It might be like a GPU or a CPU compatibility thing. I'm assuming that's what it is, since only, like, some people have this new bug and some don't. What is going on there? Is it these guys? Oh, it's this guy.
Hey, kid, what's wrong?
Hey, mister, have you seen my dog? I've been looking everywhere for her.
My dog.
She's been gone for hours. Can you help me find her?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You want me to find a dog?
Sure, I'll keep an eye out.
She's a foxhound. You know, white and brown. If you find her,
What, bruh?
house on the edge of town. Thank you, mister.
1650? No. What do you think I am, poor? Come on now. I have a 1080 Ti. How big is this search radius? Oh my Jesus. Wait. There's a dot in the middle of it. Is it getting worse? All right, fuck it. We're risking it. We're going for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to restart it. If it's getting bad to the point where we're losing audio, I have to do it. All right, chat. I'll put a message in chat if you have to open the channel to find the new event. If not, if I don't message at all, you should just be able to refresh. So, I'll be back in a second. I don't even know if you... Okay. All right. Fuck you, OBS. Okay. The event continues. Where the fuck is this guy's dog? We're okay. We're here. We're back. For as long as OBS allows us to be here, we're here. Who knows how long that's gonna be? I heard a dog bark. Wait, I heard it. I heard a dog. Could it have been like... Oh yeah, it's up there. I hear it. Okay. Wait, hold on. My chat just like freaked the fuck out. I got a bunch of old messages that popped up again. That was weird. Oh, it's still going. Sticky's old brain freeze messages are showing in chat again. What is happening? What the fuck is going on? My parents don't let me play this game. Depending how old you are, that could be good, could be unreasonable. But who am I to say? Not my kid. Ah, what the fuck? Why am I sliding? Why am I sliding? 13 plus? At that point, I would say it's fine, but again, not my kid. What, so now the dog will just follow me? Yeah, look at that. Come on, doggo. You think if I jumped off the side of the rocks, the dog would follow me? I don't want to try it because that would be horrible. Hello, dog. I didn't even see it because I looked away at the perfect moment. Pretty strict parents. Mine were not strict enough, honestly. The first game I played when I was little, I would have been 3 or 4. I don't remember how old exactly, when I got my dad's PS1. My introduction to gaming was the original PS1 Resident Evil. And that shit gave me nightmares as a kid. That I lost so much sleep as a child because of playing Resident Evil and Silent Hill so young. Silent Hill I loved as a kid too. My father was a cultured man. He liked his survival horror on the PlayStation 1. I failed medical school. I know what I'm doing, clearly.
Thank you, mister. We ain't never spent a night apart. She's the closest thing to a family I got left.
Glad I could help. You take care of her now.
Found the dog.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, Kevin, where you at? Time to go. Did I actually do what? No game audio. You fucking with me? Or is that an old message coming through now? I'm so confused at this point. James the Doge, a golden retriever? Or a Shiba Inu? There really isn't any game audio. I'm seeing game audio. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Did that just randomly happen, or has it been like that the whole time? Did it just randomly dip out like that? It randomly went to negative 30 decibels for like game audio level. I'm glad I checked it. Add 1 to Kevin's kill count. Right there, you saw it. Probably a squirrel or something that time. Here we are. Oh. I have superhuman ears. Oh shit! She's gonna kill me next. Yes, 4. That was a Kevin kill right there. Confirmed. She's racking them up today. She's going for PB. Okay. So there's a legendary fish here. And would I use a lake or a river lure up here? Trying to get the legendary fish. Because, like, it's a lake, but a river flows through both sides of it. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
There is a legendary here. Jealous of your money? You mean the Red Dead money? Surely? Yeah, Red Dead money. Hey man, go for 100% and you'll start racking it up fast. Like, it goes like crazy when you're doing everything in the game. Alan, hello, welcome back, I think. I think you've been here before. I think I recognize the name. I've said it a few times in the last couple weeks, but I've been struggling to keep up with, like, who is returning and who isn't, because there have been too many new people coming into chat. It's been genuinely, like, hard to keep up with it. Oh, this has to be a legendary. My controller's vibrating like crazy. That's actually some pretty good haptic feedback, I have to say. People might have not been overhyping the shit out of it like I had expected it to be. Oh, Nelly. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I just got a PS5 controller in from Amazon. This is my first time using it. So, okay. I thought I recognized the name, but I wasn't 100%. Come on, this has to be a legendary, man. There's no way it's not. Hopefully it's something that I haven't caught yet for the Survivalist 10, so that's like a double whammy. It looks big. I'm in pain. Just drink the shake slower. Simply. Does the Saint Demi horse spawn still work? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what you're talking about. What is this? This is a big ass fish. Is it a muskie? Damn, it wasn't even a legendary, it's just a muskie. Maybe the river lure for the legendary? That's musky. Hold on, where on the map exactly is the thing marked? It's more over that way. Because typically the map markings are fairly accurate. I got trolled? I got debated? By what? Oh, just saying that I thought that fish was huge when it was just a muskie. They put up a good fight. They feel like just a standard muskie does put up more of a fight than even half the legendaries have that I've caught. In all honesty, the muskies are some hard fighting fish. Do any of you look like a legendary? Not really. Guess I'll cast anyway. What? I'm getting a year single action 45 gun? What? A year single action? It would be nice if you could upgrade your fishing rod. Actually, it would be. Make it so that it, like, takes more, force to, like, break it or something. Or break the line, I mean. When you're going for legendaries. That would actually be super nice. It would help out a ton. It got very dark all of a sudden, by the way. Just gonna sit here and hope for a fish. But what's sticky? What do you have me waiting to hear? Shit. I just noticed that I haven't had, sorry. I didn't have my Twitch chat up. Probably fine, because it's dead anyway. But... I just got rickrolled through text. This is the second day in a row, by the way, that I've been rickrolled through text. Also, no fish. I'm looking it up. It's Google time. Okay. Apparently I'm standing on the wrong side. Need to put some SCPs into Reddit. What is that fucking noise? Oh. My neighbor is vacuuming upstairs, so if you hear that, it is what it is. Yes. Yes, I know a Winchester. I mean, Winchester is a whole brand, not just a gun. But yes, I know of them. Am I paranoid? No, it's just I heard like a lot of noise and I was trying to ignore it, but it just like kept going. So I had to take off my headphones and see what the fuck it was. Molly's dead, bro. Molly's dead. She was also fucking crazy. I don't know if you want her. Don't fuck with crazy, chat. Been there, done that. I can advise against it. I wouldn't do it. Molly died? Who was Molly again? Exactly. Disrespect my lady. Dude, she's dead. I'm just stating a fact here. Whoa. This is a big fish. It's just gonna be a muskie again, though. Watch. Even though I'm standing in the right spot now for the legendary, it's still just gonna be a muskie on the line this time. Can't be. I didn't kill her. Miss Grimshaw fucking put a buckshot into her stomach, man. That shit was crazy. This is a big one. It's definitely gonna be a muskie though, because this game fucking hates me. Definitely looks big enough to be a muskie. Come on. I caught the 2.5 Men reference. I have genuinely never seen 2.5 Men. And I don't even feel like I'm missing something. That's a fucking muskie. Get that shit out of here. Why doesn't she respawn? Where the fuck is this fish? I'm in the right spot. I'm in the right spot. Olympic pain? What are you talking about, Respect? I'm so confused now. Who's Molly? She was Dutch's wife. Well, girlfriend, not wife. They weren't married because, you know, how this whole thing works. I'm pretty sure the only couple in camp that is married is John and Abigail. Because she shares his last name.
I got something hooked.
I think Hosea had a wife too. I think they were married. But she died and Hosea died now. How'd she die? She disappeared for a bit. And then someone found her in town, like drunk at a bar, and she started yelling at Dutch. She apparently ratted us out to the feds before our bank job that got Hosea and Lenny killed. And Miss Grimshaw put a pump-action shotty into her stomach. Which Dutch was about to shoot her in the head anyway. Hosea's dead? Yeah, you missed a lot those couple days. I wasn't joking when I said that. You missed a lot. Hosea died during the bank heist. So did Lenny. That's another muskie.
Well, look at you.
Dutch's booty call? Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
I'm gonna let you off.
Does it have to be daytime, maybe? Lenny's dead? Yes. It was a bad bank job, okay? Didn't go well. They got John, too. Like, John got taken to prison, but we busted him out a couple days ago. Found you, Lenny. That mission is so entertaining. I loved that. Just going to the bar in Valentine and getting wasted with Lenny. Fucking playing hide and seek with him in the bar. The best part is when everyone starts turning into Lenny and you're just going up to every random person in the bar. You're like, oh, Lenny. They're just not him. That shit was awesome. I loved that whole thing. You escaped in a trolley? No, the trolley was like 2 missions before the bank job. That was right before that. I saw a message from Mr. Patrick Bateman, I thought, but
Stay, girl.
it didn't go through to chat. It seemed like YouTube just spam filtered him. As YouTube does. Hold me. Well, John's out of prison. We got him out, but yeah. Lenny's dead. Hosea's dead. Molly's dead. Sean died a while ago. I'm trying to think who else dies, like, during the course of this game's story. Like, obviously, there's the few people that they mention in the, in, like, Chapter 1 as having died. I think one of them was named Mac. Cannot be equipped here? The fuck? Oh, fucking muskrat bitch. Where is it? Oh, wait, I have to maintain my guns. Made me think I shouldn't drink alcohol. Yeah, I've talked about it before, but I don't drink. But yeah, that mission's hilarious. But if you get that drunk, it's time to go home. Is it both my guns? I feel like they probably degrade together, so I always have them equipped together. There we go. All shiny. Any horse in the game. That could be the legendary. That's like not big enough to be a muskie. That was just a terrible cast. Oh, where the fuck? You see, you all saw that fish earlier, right? I passed him. How did I pass him? Am I using the wrong bait? That could be at 2. Oh yeah, I am. I think that's probably what it is. You're supposed to be using the lake lure, not the river one. I'm dumb. I thought, like, since this was, like, the start of a river, that maybe it would be the river bait. According to Google, this is the spot to stand in to cast. You cast in this direction, so... Let's see if the legendary bites, or if it's another muskie this time. Come on, fishy. Welcome back.
Oh, accept.
Don't be a muskie. Don't be a muskie. It's pulling out kind of fast. It's hard to reel in. This one might be a muskie. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I think we've got another one. That is 100% a muskie. I can already see it. That is a muskie. If I see its tail again, when it's closer, I'll be able to, like, tell for sure. That has to be.
Yep, come on.
Like, I'm still not 100%, but it looks so much like the muskie tail. I might as well bring it all the way in, but I think this is a muskie again. It is. That has to be. Yeah, it's very long. It's a muskie. Fuck me. Why do we have normal fish biting on the special lures, man? It just makes it frustrating. Wait, that's a weird looking muskie. It doesn't have the same pattern that they normally do. That was kind of odd. Whoa, you did a little fish jump. Okay, I'm assuming that this guy just has his stuff wrong. Like, he has to. Because at this point, I'm confused. No, he doesn't. He has it right. I'm confused. I'm gonna try a different angle, perhaps. What if we stand, like, in the water? Try to cast out to, like, the middle of the big group of fish. This boy just doesn't want to bite, though. That's the problem. Some prongles. Do you mean Pringles, by chance? Because I wouldn't say no to some Pringles, actually. That's a snack that I might have to get next time I'm at Target. Why does chat always have to, like, make me think of food that I should buy that I really, like, don't need? Like, snacks that I absolutely don't need, but chat brings it up, and I'm like, oh, damn, I haven't had those in ages. I need some of that. Like how I bought the Starburst jelly beans recently. Wait, there's actually a brand called Prongles? That's not just like a meme typo? They're a ripoff? I've never heard of Prongles. Now I want to try them. Just because the name. That's a muskie. I saw that tail. That's amazing. Fucking Prongles. How could you be more on the nose? Also, why does Canada have them? That's the second, like, that's the follow-up question. Because, like, in the US, we have a ton of off-brands for, like, everything.
Okay.
But if Canada's got Prongles, I shouldn't have a hard time finding them.
Ah, maybe next time.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Where the fuck is this fish? Could it be that over there? Those are some pretty big, like, ripples in the water. Cream betweens? You gotta be fucking kidding. That can't be real. Cream betweens? Are those Oreos? Oh shit, my bad. I'm so confused by this fish. Like, why can I not get this fish? The impossible to find legendary. This guy says to do it from the other side. I might try it from the other side. Off-brand Oreos. Some of the off-brands are pretty good. You're not wrong. Like, there are some tasty-ass off-brands. I think the worst off-brands are, like, the Walmart, like, sodas. I'm trying to think of what they're called, but, like, I know there's, like, Mountain Lightning, which is obviously Mountain Dew. They have, like, a whole bunch of off-brand sodas, but those are pretty bad. Some Ditos. Yeah, so the other guy says to do it from here and cast out, like, that way. At least I think that's where he was casting from. Oh, wait. Don't go online, please. Did not mean to hit that. Yeah, he, like, casts out from here. Mountain View. Could you imagine? I wouldn't be surprised if that's a real thing. Hold on, I gotta bring the pillow up on my chair. It's getting a little low. The ass pillow, I call it an ass pillow. The pillow, like, in chairs for your lower back is so nice.
Got some.
But when you sit in the chair for, like, prolonged periods of time, they just kind of, like, sink down, like, actually into, you know, being an ass pillow. Now in the right spot to get the fish. Yeah, the other guy was saying to go over there, and it's on Reddit, so, you know, I'm like, I trust the Reddits. This is a big fish. This might be it. This is putting up more of a fight than a muskie. I'm gonna be disappointed if it's another one. The tail makes it look like a muskie.
Here we go. Come on.
Well, this is definitely putting up more of a fight. My OBS is losing its shit again, dude. I don't know what to do at this point. We have long yellow things. Yes, of course. Come on. Give me that fish. Talking about Micah? What? I haven't been. That's not. That's a muskie.
You, sir?
Oy. Yes, he is a fish. Thank you, Arthur. Fuck's sake. How many? How many muskie do I have to catch to get this legendary, huh?
Okay.
It's terrible. Where is this fish at? Oh, ass pillow. Yeah, no, I didn't get the joke there. You could definitely refer to him that way. Chat, tell me if the OBS is bad enough to warrant risking the restart again. Because if it gets bad enough, I'll do it. But it is genuinely a risk every time. Turn to the left a little and cast out. Fuck it. I'll let that one go. Like that way? Oh, I'm in water too deep. My bad.
Let's see if anything's biting.
Come on. Legendary fish this time. I can feel it. Maybe. Possibly. I hate that because I'm using the lure, it's only gonna, like, attract big fish. So if it's not the legendary, then it's always gonna be a muskie, which just sucks because then it always is gonna put up a big fight. So each cast that's not the legendary is, like, genuinely time consuming with something like this. You better not be a muskie. It could be. I didn't really see enough of the tail to, like, see what color it is, but I think it could be.
Easy does it.
It looks like a longer fish again. That looks like it's a muskie. I'm gonna be honest. Oy, oy, oy. My OBS looks like it's losing its goddamn mind. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna risk it. That is 110% a muskie. God damn it. Damn you. Alright, I'm gonna prepare the OBS restart. If you don't know the drill by now, I'm gonna restart it. It's got a cooler pattern than pretty much every other one I've seen. And then just watch chat. If it does the live event bug, where I have to, like, create a whole new event, you'll have to go to my channel to find the new one. So I'll tell you if you have to do that. If not, it'll just go back up, and I'll put in a little message to say to refresh, just in case it doesn't automatically do it for you. But I'm gonna reset it. If it works, I'll be back in like 10 seconds. If it does the bug, it'll be like a minute. I'll be back. Okay. Fuck's sake. OBS is really having a time with me. More to the left is what I'm being told. So we'll give it a shot. Try like here. Uah! Just hoping for a legendary fish and not another muskie. A man can dream. What's gonna bite?
Gotcha.
That already looks like a musky tail to me. I have a more clear look at it, so I'll be able to tell sooner. Fishing. Yes, fishing. Going for legendary fish and also survivalist 10. So trying to get one of each like species of fish caught. That looks like a muskie, but the colors on it look a little different.
That's it. Come on.
So I'm not entirely sure on this one. That's a muskie. Never mind. Once it got closer and I like popped out of the water a little bit. Cat caught. Oh my god. God damn
Swim
you.
away, little fella.
It's a big one. Good at giving advice? Like in-game or IRL? In-game, it kind of just depends on whether it's something I've done or not. IRL, kind of the same thing, actually. Kind of depends if it's something I have experience with or not. Is that in between the rocks? So I'm going to try more over this way. I'm so confused. Where is this thing? Yeah, it depends IRL if it's something I have experience with or not. Okay. Guess who threatened Finland and Sweden? Did Russia? Why would they be threatening them? I think it tastes like butter. I like that one.
I got you. I got you.
Now has completely unfollowed me on everything. What do I do? Ask them about it. But if I'm being honest, the way it's looking from where I'm sitting, I'm probably thinking that that you're out. Straight up. But also, if you are, then like all things considered, probably not the person you wanted to be with anyway. So, if that's any sort of consolation,
You're in luck, my
fucking
friend.
musky. Really? Did they just like put out statements about getting involved and he was like, hey, watch it, bucko? That's a duck. I was like, what the fuck is that over there? Muskie and a bunch of small fish. Muskie. Finland isn't NATO? They should be now? What do you mean they should be now? Generally, I think that they'll definitely stay out of NATO countries just because they don't want NATO coming down on them. They haven't included me in their lives for the last week, so I kind of, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I would think that you're kind of out at this point. That war is crazy. It is. It is fucking wild. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a beaver. Here's my dumbass. I'm like, hey, yo. Where's the fucking legendary fish? I haven't caught it before. It's not crossed off on my map. I'm gonna throw a thing, like a marker, right in the middle of it. I'm gonna cast out to the marker. And fucking pray. Makes you think he wants more than Ukraine? Maybe? I don't know the context of him threatening Finland, though. I think that it is most likely about Ukraine. I don't think he's gonna fuck with NATO countries. Because, like, the reason that, like, everyone's sitting here, it's like, why is America not doing anything? It's because we have, like, policies about it because we're part of NATO. We can't get involved until a NATO nation is directly attacked. So, that's why America hasn't done anything yet. And until that happens, we can't do anything. I think that since, like, you know, if I know that and general public knows that, like, you know, Mr. Vladimir Putin knows that. So I definitely think that he's staying out of NATO countries intentionally and not fucking with them intentionally. That's a muskie. Oy, oy, oy.
A little more. You're almost done.
I don't know with this fish, chat. I just have no idea what I'm supposed to fucking do with it. Like, I'm using the right lure. I'm casting out right to where it should be. And all I'm getting is fucking muskies. No other government can do shit about it. Not without declaring a full-on war. No.
You're coming with me.
Here's my new plan. You ready? We kill off the lake's muskie population.
Wait, girl.
I'm not throwing them back anymore. I'm taking them all out until it's only the legendary fish left. Makes sense. Yeah, no. Because of the whole NATO thing, we just literally can't step in until moves are made on NATO. What the fuck? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Arthur's done much worse things than killing off an entire lake's muskie population, okay? But oh, Haas, welcome back.
That's it, I think. Yes.
Can't just kill off muskies? I can, watch. I'll do it. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. It's gotta happen, chat. It's gotta happen. I think it's a muskie, but it's a darker color than the rest. Yeah, that's a muskie. It's fucked up. I've done a lot of fucked up things for this 100%. All things considered, this is one of the less severe things that I've done. No one said that's fucked up when I drug a man behind a horse for about a mile. Killed him just to complete a challenge. No one said anything. Where were you then? You were laughing then. You were like, oh, haha, funny, man getting drugged behind horse. I'm thinking it's gotta be that ripple out there. Like that one kind of behind the fishing line. Because whatever's out there is like too far away for me to really see. I'm fairly certain I don't have this one. Hold on. There's legendary fish. Oh. The map is bugged. Are you fucking kidding me? I hate this shit. I'm so done today. I'm so done today. I'm so done today. I already have the fucking fish. He was right. It's a map bug. Or it's showing as me not having caught it. Fuck my life. I'll just find a normal smallmouth then. I won't kill two birds with one stone. Where's Montana River? What river is that? Kamasa River. Dakota River. Oh, this is Montana River. Oh. Upper Montana River. Hold on. Do they have a video? Oh, they do have a video. Where exactly? He's chilling in this spot. This is where he says to go catch smallmouth. So. Alright. Well, if anything, thank you, George, for that. Because I would have been there for so long. Like, what the fuck? Sells 3 special lures that will make catching the legendary fish faster. I have those. The special, like, lake, river, and whatever lures. Those are what I use. I've been using those pretty much the whole time that I've been doing legendary fish. Kevin wants a glizzy. We don't have glizzies for Kevin, unfortunately. You think they were making hot dogs back in 1899? Genuinely, like, curious question. I don't think they were. Like, sausages? Yeah, but, like, a hot dog is not a sausage. Okay? Okay, hot dog is not a sausage. Let's be real, chat. Hot dog is just scraps packed together and presented as a sausage. It's not actual sausage.
I didn't do anything. I swear I didn't.
I'm not getting involved.
Story is, lady, you're going in.
They made forbidden glizzies? What is the forbidden glizzy? What is it and what makes it forbidden? Since the 1860s. Well, what do you know? They had glizzies back then. Why can't I buy a glizzy, Rockstar? Hmm? Why can't I go to like a butcher in town and buy a glizzy and feed it to Kevin? Huh? Huh?
Buddy?
Where were hot dogs even invented? Was it a German thing? Like, obviously nowadays everyone thinks of hot dog as like America, just because it's like baseball. Germany, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because Germany's like the big like sausage place. It really is like the sausage capital, right? So I was like, surely they would be the ones to be like, you know what? Pack up all the extra shit and just tell them it's a sausage. Give them all that nasty shit that they don't want, but just tell them it's a sausage. A cheeseburger, a sandwich? Okay, hold on. Now this is a whole new debate, chat. I actually had this debate with friends less than a week ago over some Chick-fil-A breakfast, believe it or not. With my team that I'm working on the game with. I had this debate with them at Chick-fil-A the other day. Is a cheeseburger not a sandwich? Because I would think that a cheeseburger is a sandwich.
Come here.
When I define what is a sandwich. Oh, I got a redfin pickle. That's something for the challenge while we're here doing this. I would say it's a sandwich. It's 2 pieces of bread, which we'll get more. Okay, let's break down what is a sandwich, chat. You could say, like, I know that most people's definition of a sandwich is that it's like bread and something like some sort of like meat or something in the middle, right? That's what most people are like, oh yeah, that's a sandwich. You know, 2 pieces of bread and meat in the middle. Some kind of meat, whatever that might be. But my counterpoint is that you can have a sandwich without having meat in it. Look at a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There's no meat in that. There's not even cheese in that. A lot of people also say like cheese is an important part. I argue no. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And now let's get even crazier. Do you even need it to be bread? Or does it just need to be like a containing food vessel? Right? Like 2 pieces of some edible food that holds something like substantial, some other sort of like food. Because I know that a local bar of mine does this crazy gimmick. It's actually not terrible. I tried it out of curiosity. They have donut burgers and donut chicken sandwiches there that they make. I've tried the chicken sandwich and the burger on separate occasions out of curiosity. I tried the burger first. You consider a taco sandwich? Hard shell? No. Actually, maybe. Yeah, I would say taco is kind of a sandwich. When you break it down, it's like, yeah. Taco's a sandwich, I guess. You know, it's like cornmeal containing like meat and cheese and a bunch of other stuff. A sandwich wrapped in lettuce? Yeah, like keto sandwiches. I did keto for like 6 months back in 2020. And I did like lettuce wrapped sandwiches all the time. Keto sandwich. Absolutely. A taco's a taco. It is a taco. But is a taco maybe also a sandwich when you look at it that way? Could be. Now that he brings that up, I would say a taco could be considered a sandwich. I've heard of the donut sandwich before. Yeah, it's not terrible. Like, I have no reason to buy that over just like a normal chicken sandwich. Like, I would prefer to have just bread. But the donut's not terrible. But I was building up to the hot dog. I was actually building up to this. Because I was making the argument the other day to my team. I was saying a hot dog is a sandwich. That's how the debate came up. That's not how it came up, but that's where we ended up going. I was telling them hot dog is a sandwich. 100% a hot dog is a sandwich. Bread, meat, whatever the fuck else. It is so a sandwich. It is 100% a sandwich. Like, the taco is more of a stretch than the hot dog. Hot dog's absolutely a sandwich. What do you mean? How many holes are in a straw? I would say 2. I know that some people are like, it's only 1. I would say it's 2. There's a hole on both ends. Even if it's technically 1 hole, it's like, there's a hole on both ends. But hello, Mickle. Elden Ring does look really good. Looks really, really good.
Swim away, little fella.
Okay, so I came here for smallmouth bass, but I'm only finding rock bass. What bait should I be using? He's using bread. Eaten as a light meal. 2 pieces. Okay. I'm not going to take the 2 pieces too literally. I'm trying to catch smallmouth. And meat? Does it say meat? It doesn't say meat. You know why it doesn't say meat? PB&J.
Let's try something.
Is a Big Mac a sandwich? Yes. I would say 110% any burger is a sandwich.
Here we go.
Like that one, I don't even feel like there's much room to debate it. It's like bread, meat. Like, yes, it's a fucking sandwich. What do you mean? Crickets are best? Really?
I got something
I'll
hooked.
have to try that. Dural, welcome back. Welcome back, right? Or is this your first time? I don't know. There's so many new people.
You'll do.
That's a bluegill, I think. Didn't know those boys were here.
Maybe next time.
A Big Mac has 3 pieces of bread. Are there 2 pieces on the outside? I rest my case.
How's about this bait, I wonder?
Is a club sandwich not a sandwich, you bitch?
Come on.
It's because it undercuts your argument? No, I think, like, with the hot dog, it's like clearly there are pieces of bread on both sides. So I don't feel like it needs to be two pieces if they're not split. Like, if it's covering both sides, then yeah, it's like, it accomplishes the same thing. It's a food item surrounded by bread. Doesn't have to be two fully separate pieces. You know, the only difference is, like, on a sandwich, you cut the piece that's holding them together because it all comes from the same loaf. A hot dog is a sandwich. Thank you. Hot dog is a sandwich. You said in Lemoyne. Okay, we're going back to where I started fishing for them. This is ridiculous. But I got something else up here, like a different type of pickerel. So I at least made progress up here. A taquito? I feel like a taquito is weird. I would say no for a taquito. I would put a taquito maybe into the wrap category. Because even though, technically, wraps would fit my definition of a sandwich that I have just set up, I would still say that wraps are like an entirely different experience. You know what I mean? The grossest sandwich of your life? I mean, I'm down. Where's Lagras? Lagras. 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 I have no idea where that is, actually. Fuck it, I'll just go to that dock. I miss Sloppy Joe's? I really don't. I'm gonna be honest, like, Sloppy Joe's? Yeah. We're catching smallmouth. We're doing Survivalist 10, so I have to catch one of each type of fish. Above the bayou? So I'm going for smallmouth. Above the bayou. Lagras. I don't know why sometimes when I open the map, it's like stuttery like this. This isn't Lemoyne anymore once you're up that far. Fuck it. I'm just going to the dock. Middle of Saint Denis? The middle of Saint Denis? Oh, that's Lagras. You're saying up here I can get smallmouth? Well, fuck it. This would probably be a good spot. Almost 400? Have we just been bleeding? We hit 400 yesterday and then we bled down to 399. And then earlier I had a guy who was like, I'm your 400th sub. And I was like, Pog, we hit it a second time. Did we bleed a sub again? And we're back to 399? Pain, chat. Pain. With crickets. I feel like if I'm in the rough area, I'll be able to find them. Like, if I'm right near it, I can just hunter's vision to look for fishies. Do you tilt your head to eat? Or do you tilt the taco? Often, a little bit of both. A slight tilt of the taco, but I'm also afraid of losing too much of the shit in the middle. So I'll tilt my head a bit and kind of meet in the middle between both of them. You know, I tilt the taco a little bit, so I'm not, like, full head sideways type shit. But not enough to where shit's gonna start, like, just falling out of the top like crazy. So kind of both. Half and half, you might say. Now you got me curious. Are we below 400 again? Is this just the impossible milestone to get past, chat? Have we hit the cap? Oh, it's 400 right now. Okay. Okay, we're there right now. Here comes the one anarchist in chat who's like, no 400. We stay at 399. I see. Well, okay, so chat, whatever you're seeing is gonna be what it was the last time that you opened the page. I had a po' boy in New Orleans. It was okay. I've never had a po' boy down south. But isn't a po' boy more of an Eastern thing anyway? Like, is it a Southern thing? I thought it was an Eastern thing. Oh, wait, you posted the sandwich? Wait. I don't see it, Sticky. I don't have an ingredient list for the sandwich. I see 400 Pog. Hey, don't call it too soon. We're gonna have to hit it a third time. Just wait. Honestly, considering that we're even like at the 399 mark is stupid. Because remember, chat, beginning of the month, I set the goal to 350 for my bet with Sticky because I thought that was too high and he wouldn't be able to hit it. So, considering that bet's time frame has not even ended yet, but we've fucking doubled like the amount I expected. Like, I'm not even mad about not being able to break 400. We're still zooming compared to what I had expected this month, so I'm chilling, if I'm being honest. But it would be nice if I could catch a fucking smallmouth bass. There's gonna be a whole... Okay, I looked away too much, and yep. Classic Cole playing Red Dead move. It's not gonna show up on the chat. Why is YouTube filtering it? I'm so confused. Something that you're putting in there is causing YouTube to filter it out. Because YouTube's spam filter is a little sensitive. And it's not like Twitch auto mod where like I can approve or deny it. I mean, Sticky, you're a mod, so you know. Like, it just straight up, YouTube has their own like auto moderation that just catches stuff and takes it out. Yep, that's why. Okay, instantly I'm like, yep, that's why YouTube wouldn't put it through. Right there. It's been a bit since I got the platinum for RDR2 though. Okay. The original like Reddit page that I found for it talking about it, a lot of people were saying like the dock by the Lemoyne camp. So I started there, but granted, I wasn't using crickets. So that might have been the problem. No, that's nasty. West of Saint Denis by the junkyard? Okay. I mean, I'm sure that there's like a ton of spots to find them, but I just haven't been able to fucking find any. Like, I've been going to all these different spots that like Reddit users are saying they found a bunch of them and like they like to go to farm them. And I legit have not found a single one. I've caught a few rock bass. I've caught quite a few rock bass, but no smallmouth. I need smallmouth for the challenge. Because, like, there's the different kinds of, like, pickerel and bass that you have to catch that are, like, all counted separately towards it. So, like, rock bass just aren't going to cut it, man. I need this. I need it. Read them out and love my sandwich. I'm not reading them. I won't do it. Just such a fan of the game and want to 100%. Not necessarily either. I'm on PC, and not only on PC, but I'm on the Rockstar launcher. So the Rockstar launcher has all of, like, 10 achievements for the game. And even then, there's no area in the Rockstar launcher to, like, view your achievements and see which ones you have. They just kind of randomly pop up in the corner. Pretty much there's just one for, like, finishing each chapter of the game. And I also got one for completing the exotics quest when I finished that up. But those are the only achievements I've seen during the whole playthrough. And we're at like 70-some% now. If I bought the game on Steam, it would have like the full achievement list and I'd be able to like view them and get a perfect game on my Steam account and everything. But I don't, because I bought it when it first came out. And at first, it was a Rockstar launcher exclusive on PC. And at the time, they didn't say that they were planning on putting it on Steam. So it was just kind of like, well, if you want to play on PC, you have to buy it through their launcher. Sucks to suck. So I've just had it on here for a long time now. But I wanted to replay the game. And when I was looking to start doing variety stuff and leave the COD Zombies scene, as far as content goes, I was like, well, I've been planning on playing Red Dead, so let's make content out of it. What's the best way to make content out of this? And,
Okay then.
best way to make content out of a game like this is to do 100%, like, stream-wise. Aside from just, like, grinding online endlessly, and probably just learning to hate this game over time, I decided on the 100%. Alright, cricket bait. In this general area. Let's see if I can scope it out. What do I have planned next? We're going to do RDR1 100% alongside another game. And the other game I haven't 100% decided yet. But, what's it? Yeah, I haven't 100% decided on the second game that I'm going to do alongside of it. But I have like 3 that I'm choosing between right now. I've got a few ideas. Variety stream RDR 100. Day 41. Well, yeah, because I was doing like this and COD and like the campaign for Black Ops 1 we did. Shit.
Didn't get the hooks yet.
We also started Skyrim, but the content was just like, there's too much walking from place to place. Like, just too much empty space in Skyrim. So, I think I'm going to go back to that now that we have more people in YouTube chat at some point. Not saying, like, super soon, but when I was first, like, getting started on YouTube as well, it was just kind of, like, blank space entirely, because it wasn't even, like, I could do just chatting or anything. Is that a bluegill? Shit. Elden Ring 100%. I am not going to be playing Elden Ring for a while, even though it looks so fucking good, and I would love to play it. I've only played PS3 Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, so I would way rather play Dark Souls 2 and 3 and Bloodborne and Sekiro before I, buy the new game. But I also said in Discord the other day that I'm considering maybe playing all the FromSoft games on stream, because then I can put them on my tax refund at the beginning of next year. So that would be kind of nice. Because FromSoft's games are all super overpriced. Like, Dark Souls 1 on Steam never goes on sale, and it sits at 40 bucks still. Like, that game is 10 years old, and they still sell it for 40 bucks. And I get that, like, it's Dark Souls, but you know what I mean? Like, their games are super expensive on Steam. Please no Skyrim, I'm gonna lose my mind. I probably won't go back to Skyrim for a while, if that makes you feel better. Is that a smallmouth? Are they that big?
You sure?
Yeah, RDR1 is amazing. I grew up on RDR1, so I fucking love that. That is a smallmouth. We got it. Should be like 10 bucks. Not 10, but like 20. 30 at most for like Dark Souls 1, right? Because like obviously it is considered one of the best games ever made. It's like you kind of have to give them credit for that. But it's also like 40 bucks. Like that shit, like I said, it's 10 years old. Like that's asking so much for a game of that age, you know? Hold on. For a largemouth bass, we go here, and hold on, let me figure out what bait to use as well. And we use crayfish. Very interesting. Yeah, no, I know that it's gonna be a lot faster. I went on to How Long to Beat to compare the times between them. The average for RDR2 completionist time on what's it? On RDR2 is 160 hours, roughly. But in Red Dead 1, it's about 70, and then Undead Nightmare, it's about another 15. So it's like 85, including the expansion for RDR1.
What's happening over here?
So much RDR, so little variety. We're doing another game alongside it. I just got shot with an arrow or something. Timber Games, hello, how's it going? Gun is 1999. Bruh. When the Dead Space remake releases, you should play it. I am very much looking forward to that. It's still a long ways out, considering. But I think the Dead Space remake will be phenomenal. Because the first game is so good. Like, 2 started to lose me a little bit, but, like, still pretty good. And then 3 was just like, what are we doing at this point? There's a reason we didn't get more Dead Space after 3. But yeah, no, Dead Space 1 is fucking fantastic. I love Dead Space 1. That's one of my favorite survival horrors. Why are we making more sandwiches, Sticky? What are you doing? Yeah, like, once a game is, you know, 17 years old, 20 bucks is like, really? Like, look at Quake, right? Quake is one of the best shooters ever made. The original one from 96. It's pushing 30 years old. It hit 25 years old last year. So it was being sold for $5 and it only got put up to 10 because they did a full update to overhaul the entire game, running on a new framework so that it would run well on modern hardware. They enhanced it. They enhanced the lighting engine, the controls. They ported it to consoles. And even then, $10, right? So it's like, that's reasonable. That's normal. NDX Panda, welcome back. I believe. I haven't heard of that one. LucasArts Outlaws. Well, obviously just Outlaws, but I haven't heard of that game. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember it. Oh, 97? I definitely don't know that one. Because if it's that old, I would know it. I figured it was just like some obscure like 2000s title that I just missed. Want to try my sandwich recipe? Sticky, I think you should pursue another calling aside from sandwich making, possibly.
There.
Cutscenes are like from a Disney film? Really?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I forgot. I was gonna talk about a certain game, but I forgot. Why? I don't know. There's just something, you know, I'm not necessarily being drawn in by your sandwiches. Maybe it's just me, but they almost seem, not appetizing. Something about them. Can't quite say what it is. Gonna catch a fish. Oh, also, I forgot to answer the what am I going for now. Let me pull it up, because I've talked about it all day, but I haven't, like, shown it. Going for Survivalist 10. So, catch one type of each fish throughout the world. I don't know if I'm going to finish it today, because I kind of want to do stuff other than fishing, if I'm being honest. But at least trying to make a good amount of progress towards it still. While I'm at it right now. Welcome back, Lonnie. For windshield washer fluid? Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about it. You found that game at Goodwill? What, the Outlaws game? Report streamer for hate speech? I don't know if that quite falls into hate speech. Car battery acid. Yeah, I don't know. I drank a can of Red Bull. I'm good on my battery acid for the day. Now I finished it. Emulating gun. Yeah, I don't know about emulating it. I just wouldn't really expect it to work well on emulation. Do you emulate on PC or on a console? Like on a modded console? Because I know that modding on PC is definitely not as good. But also, like, modding consoles is such a pain in the ass. I've never modded a console of mine because A, I don't want to fuck them up, and B, it's just so much effort to do it right. I respect my consoles too much to try to mod them. Is my OBS freaking out? It looks like it might be. I don't know.
Hey there,
I
mister.
thought it was.
Good morning, son.
Against the Sticky Sammies. Thankfully, I don't know if that's going to be against TOS, so I think we might be fine. Just watch Peter from Family Guy making Red Bull. Wait, did Peter Griffin make a Red Bull in an episode? Did he put, like, car battery acid in a Red Bull? Because that's funny. Because it genuinely tastes, like, so acidic. Sorry, Kevin. I'm just too excited to fish. Oh, and I'm putting it back away. A largemouth is going to be a bigger fish, right? That might be it. Let's see.
This could work.
I've only got a couple crayfish, but I'm sure I could use other baits. Woody from Toy Story. PCSX2 1.6. That's what I use for my PS2. The PCSX2 is actually pretty good.
I got you.
I would say that's one of the better emulators I have on my system. And EPSXE for PS1. I'm pretty sure it's worked on by the same group of developers as well. It's very solid for PS1. PS1 is harder to emulate than PS2 is, for sure, because of, like, their texture warping and stuff like that. Just being so particular, it's hard to recreate it. That's a trout.
You're in luck, my friend.
But it's as good as it gets for PS1 emulation. Definitely. Generally, I'll just use my PS3 for a lot of PS1 or PS2 games, but sometimes I just really want to, like, play it on this setup instead of, like, going out in my living room and playing it. You know what I mean? Play it with headphones instead of playing it on my TV speakers, stuff like that. Ran better for you in 4K. Thankfully, I'm not trying 4K. 1440 works great for me on EPSX. But yeah, I really haven't tried going all the way to 4K before. I like EPSX's, at least their attempt at changing the native resolution. Because it can be really hit or miss depending on the game. Like, it doesn't really work well on the resis. Probably just because of the pre-rendered shit. But, on Silent Hill or something like that, it works great. He took the crawfish. He's such a... He's, like, as big as the craw... Okay. Let's try the crickets while I've got them. Maybe I'm standing in the wrong spot. Nope, I'm standing in the perfect spot. I flipped back over to his video. And yeah, he's literally standing, like, right here. Caught in 4K, what do you mean? I have discs for all the games that I emulate, chat. I don't pirate the games that I emulate. Emulation and piracy are not one and the same. It's just that because so many people do pirate copies when they emulate, that people just generally think of them as being the same thing nowadays. I mean, yeah, it's a good test. Emulation is wonky, though.
Come here, you.
The most difficult console gen to emulate, though, is definitely like the PS3 and 360.
Okay.
I have an emulator for both. I only recently tried to emulate 360 for the first time. When I got a Demon's Souls disc off of eBay, I played pretty much the whole way through on my PC instead of playing it on my PS3. And it was fairly solid. It ran above 30 FPS the majority of the time. Occasionally there was a weird like pop-in, but it ran really well, at least like Demon's Souls. It's the only PS3 game I've really played through on a PC emulator. 360, I tried to play Gears of War 2, like campaign and horde mode on a 360 emulator on my PC. And oh boy, was that a disaster. I then tried Gears 1 just to play the campaign. Also a disaster. I then tried Gears 3, horde mode again. A disaster. Like, emulating 360 is definitely the hardest. How's things going? You know, finding fish is harder than I thought it would be today. I'm so confused. So he uses crayfish and casts out to like the same spot I'm casting. Hold on. Largemouth bass bait. I know that the spot works. Oh, they'll respond well. Oh wait, no, never mind. Largemouth bass don't seem to care for most lures. I was gonna say I could use a lure, but I read that entirely wrong. You're most likely to catch this type of fish when it rains. Responds well to crayfish lure. Crayfish lure? I'm assuming they just mean bait. Unless I can buy a lure that's shaped like a crayfish. Everyone's saying to use crayfish. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people just assume when you talk about emulation that people are like either just downloading ISOs and running them off of a folder or, you know, burning them onto a disk and using that or something. But like genuinely, I only ever did that once. I played the original Final Fantasy off of an ISO, just in a folder. And then I really enjoyed the game. And I wanted to actually have it on my PS1. So I ordered a disc off of eBay. And now I have a disc for it. So I ended up buying the game anyway. Even though I played it for free my first time through, I then bought the actual discs that I could have it like on my real hardware. Because playing on actual hardware is great. Like, as much as emulation, it's like, yeah, you'll be able to play the game. Like, it just hits so different to play it, like, on real hardware. The only thing I need for my PS1 that I've been wanting to do for a while is I want to buy a CRT and play PS1 on a CRT. Like I did when I was a kid. I had this shitty ass little box CRT. The thing was like 100 pounds or some shit. Oh man, kids these days have no idea about like, dude, CRTs were so heavy. Like those things were fucking monsters. My like 50-inch flat screen TV that I have in my living room right now is maybe like half as much weight as like my 20-inch CRT was back in the 2000s. Like dead ass. Like maybe half as much, probably a little less. Those things were so heavy. One of my favorite things that my dad let me do as a kid, when I was getting really into like tech as a kid, because of games, I got really into tech when I was little, was he bought a new, like brand new, like HD TV. And we were getting rid of the CRT, but instead of selling it, he was like, you know what, kiddo? Let's break the TV open, and you can, like, check out how a TV works from the inside. So, deadass, he smashed the fucking CRT open and let me, like, look around in the internals and see all, like, the parts and stuff. Super fun. It's literally half a ton. Dude, they are fucking heavy.
Hey, move it.
The only reason I emulate is to both preserve my games and live stream the gameplay. That's a good reason, too. Like, when I've streamed PS1 games, I've done it using EPSXE in the past. Just because it's so much easier to record off of an emulator that's running natively on my PC. You kidding me? My OBS is losing it, chat. Do we need a reset? Do we risk it? It looks really bad. Like, really bad. The older ones hold a charge for a long time. Yeah. I like, looking back, it's one of those things where I was like, dude, my parents were stupid. Like, when I was a kid, my parents were dumb. Really? Jesus Christ. Prayers offered. Is it time for a reset, chat? Do we risk it? It looks bad on my end. It looks like it might need to happen. I know that, when Days Gone got its PC port recently, not going anywhere. It just looks like it's, like, really bad, like, stuttering super hard. This will be the 4th reset of the day, though. Like, dude, my OBS needs to chill the fuck out. Yesterday, it only happened once. So your game works? My game is fine. It's the stream that's not fine. All right, you guys know the drill by now. I'm restarting. I'll say in chat if the event ends. If not, then I'll just put a message in once it's up and tell you to refresh, and that should be it. Hopefully, that's all that has to happen, because that also means it takes less time in between. So, I'll be back in a second. Okay. That was a low blow. You can't IRL word ban me. And then just be like, oh, haha. I put it in chat so that you would say it. I baited you. Haha, I win. Low blow. Enjoy keeping your channel points.
Hey there.
Even though you shouldn't feel like you won anything. Because you didn't. You cheated. As far as I'm concerned, you cheated. Just want you to know that. Okay. Back to gaming. I didn't do shit. You cheated and you know it. You know what you did. You know exactly what you did. You'll have to live with being a cheater now. I just learned a new language. You gotta be kidding me. What the fuck? My controller just like vibrated a couple times. What was that? I'm actually surprised. I didn't mention this earlier when I was talking about getting the new controller, right, chat? So get this. They changed the charging port on the controller from a USB or a micro USB to a USB-C. I didn't get the memo on that. So I don't actually have like a USB-C to USB-C cord to charge it with, or a USB-A to USB-C. I don't have either of those cords. The only USB-C that I have is a USB-C to lightning cable for charging my phone. So I was like, well, I'll use the PS5 controller and just see how long the battery out of the box lasts. And we've been going for 2 hours. Still has battery. So I guess it works.
6 months. Enjoy my primer, you big baby.
Thank you for the 6 months. I'm not a baby, you're a baby.
Take a look at what I offer.
Does she sell crayfish? Oh, she does. Goated. I'm buying her entire stock.
One more
99 crayfish. Secured.
Use it well.
99 crickets. Secured.
One more? No problem.
99 worms. Secured. I'm rich. I'm dying. I don't need the money. Have it. You can have it. Take it all. You'll single-handedly pay for college fees, bro. I just bought 300 pieces of bait from that woman. The spot was somewhere over here. I'll just ride there and find it again. I know where it was. When you're dying and you have a small fortune in your back pocket. Honestly, I think that Survivalist 10 is shaping up to be one of my least favorite parts of completion, though. It's getting up there with, like, Gambler 8 and Exotics, if I'm being honest. This kind of fucking sucks, just because I've had such bad luck even finding fish today. The first, like, 6, fine. Could be cured? He could. But it's like I said to chat when we first got the diagnosis, I was like, dude, tuberculosis in this time period was, like, even worse than a cancer diagnosis is nowadays. Like, you know how fucking terrifying a cancer diagnosis is in the modern day? It was even worse than that. Isn't that to pick one of each plant? What, exotics? No, exotics was like 5 sets of like just go and collect all these items. And it was pretty much like farm up rare bird kills. Or like go and find these collectible orchids that only have like 1 static spawn in the entire map. Or like 1 set of static spawns. And they literally, those flowers only exist in the map for exotics. This game's open world map has exactly the amount of those orchids that you need for exotics, and they only spawn once in your entire save file. Oh my god, OBS is going again? Bro, I don't even know what to do at this point. Today has probably been the worst day for OBS since we've gotten this bug. Yeah. Alright, chat. What are we saying? We resetting again? Or is it not very severe? Dropkick OBS? I wish I could. They need to fix their shit. It literally got an update the other night and then worked for me for a day. It didn't like drop at all for the entire stream, and then the next day it started again. I actually thought after that update and it working for the entire stream that it was fixed. But this is the worst day. Okay. Yeah, we're dropping to 1,000, so update your shit. Mine is up to date. I just updated it with the new patch. All right, chat, same thing. If it goes over to a new live event, which hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, I'll message, okay? Have you attempted to delete and reinstall it? I have. Didn't work. I think it's probably like a CPU compatibility thing, because not everyone has it either. I've got certain friends who have it. My hardware, it's not my hardware. It's OBS software. Anyway. I'll type in chat if you need to go to the channel or just refresh the page. I'll be back in a minute. Either way. Boom. Back up. That one was so fast. Okay, OBS, you motherfucker. This time, just work. Give me an hour. Hell, give me 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Check out my... I don't have an OnlyFans yet. Well, actually, it does exist somewhere out there. I don't know what it's called. Oh, I need to take my glasses off. My ears are just not having a good time. I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know what it's named. but I did have a friend back in like 2020 who created a page that had my name on it, and then he instantly forgot the login. And it's been lost to time at this point. Deleted my 5th save? Why? Alright, Laughter. Why'd you delete your 5th save? Oh, my ears are relieved. Taking the glasses off. Who was it? It was TJ. Spitzfaust, if you know his channel. I don't want to do the whole story again. I mean, fair. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna go for 100% on one of your saves, or what? What type of mic? I have an Elgato Wave 3. I'm gonna be trying out an AT 2020 at some point this year because I'm curious about them. I really like Audio Technica's products. I'm a big audiophile, so I like the Wave 3 a lot, but I don't really like to recommend it to people just because of the price point. Generally, if it's like, if you're going for a cheap mic, if you want USB, the Blue Yeti's probably still your best bet. Or if you want, what's it? Go XLR, but you want it to like still be cheap, then I would say go with the AT 2020 most likely. But I haven't used it personally yet, so I don't even know if I can really say that. But from what I've heard, and like both ways from people who use it and like just from audio tests that I've listened to, the AT 2020 is a great mic for like the price point. It's only 99 bucks, so pretty fucking solid. TJ, Sam, Seth is a mod. Jack, Owen, Dan. TJ, Sam, Jack, Owen, Dan, and me. Yeah, no, that's everyone. Unless you're like talking about like, we used to have Griff on the stream a lot before he just kind of like stopped playing games altogether. That would be like the only guy that you're maybe missing. Okay. Time to fish. So no need for like some splitter shit. If you have like a gaming headset, in general, if you're trying to create content and you have a gaming headset, get rid of it. This is like one of my hot takes, but gaming headsets, man, they are just so perfect for absolutely fucking your audio over in every way. Even if you're not using it as a mic, it'll fuck with your audio devices so hard. Like, it's unbelievable. Just get a normal pair of headphones and like an actual mic. I always say this to everyone. Just in general on PC, I feel like it's the way to go. Like, just because of audio device shit being so weird on PC. But yeah, you won't need to buy a mixer or anything because of USB if you get a Yeti or something like that. Elgato Wave 3 is also USB, doesn't use a physical mixer. It does use software mixers a lot, provided by Elgato. And I really like Elgato's products, and I'm very happy with this mic and the way that it sounds and everything. But just, it's a little pricey. So like, since I already have it, I'm totally cool with it and I like the sound a lot, but I just don't really like to recommend it to people because it's a bit expensive. And by a bit, I mean it's pretty expensive. Who's the mod team? Like, who are all the mods? Respect, Bird, Seth, Forcible, Mike, and you. I was trying to think. I was forgetting one. It was Mike. We haven't seen Mike in so long. We kind of just straight up, like, lost Mike when we left the zombies side of things. I'm forgetting one. Respect. Bird, Seth, Forcible, Mike, and Sticky Man. Tony? Tony's not a mod. The fuck? Tony was a mod, but he lost his privileges. Is that a largemouth? There we go. Maybe. I am gonna put mod apps out on Twitter at some point. Just because some days YouTube chat gets wild when we either like only have one mod or like no mods. So I think at some point I'm gonna put out mod apps on Twitter again. Have I caught a sturgeon? I think I might have. I know I've caught a trout. Is there a way to look at specifically what fish I have for this? I'm like looking at all the fish that I need. Or that's legendary fish. No, challenges. Just says 10 of 15 there. I don't think there's a way that I can see what fish I've caught for the challenge. There's not. Okay. I guess I'm gonna... I know that I've caught a bluegill. I know that I've caught... Wait, there's multiple kinds of trout, right? I think I've caught a steelhead trout. I think that's what I caught earlier. But I'm not sure about a lake sturgeon. So I think I'll grab one of those. Where to go for this? Oh, there's only steelhead? Okay. I thought there was more than one in this game. Where is Gill Landing? Here, I see it. This is where to fish for lake sturgeon, apparently. Using a lake lure. I hate doing the bone collection. I mean, yeah, just in general, you know, I don't like the stuff where it's just like collecting shit. Thinking of northern pike. Yeah, I still need a northern pike. That's on the list. But I think I might catch this one. And whether I already had it or not, I think after this fish, I'm going to go do like a story mission or two or something like that just to change it up. Because I've been fishing for like 2 hours. Just trying to find a bunch of different types of fish for this challenge. So I could use a breather from the fishing.
Easy there, girl.
Kevin could use some food too. I think probably by the time that I finish Red Dead 2, I'll put out mod apps and try to get at least one new mod on the team. YouTube chat is so unpredictable compared to Twitch. Like, it's wild. I didn't expect that YouTube chat would be more like degen than Twitch chat is. A new mod? Yeah. Bought 18 Steam keys on eBay. Bro, this is about to be like the Humble Bundle shit where you just like buy a random pack of Steam keys and they're all like random games you've never heard of that cost like $1. What percentage are we at? 70 still. Because I've just been working on this fishing challenge all day. Rockstar Remaster RDR1. I wonder if they'll do any changes. I doubt it, honestly. I would say, in general, I would never have a high expectation of a Rockstar Remaster because the only one that we've gotten now, we don't have to talk about it, do we? Like, we all know what I'm talking about.
Hold up. Idiot.
We already getting a new one. We need a new one, man. YouTube chat gets crazy. Like, that's a trout right there. Or not a trout, a sturgeon, my bad.
Let's try something
Seniority is
new.
very low, yes. What is that sound? There's like 2 sturgeon right there.
Okay.
At least I know this won't be a bad spot. Literally, before I even pulled out my fishing rod, I saw 2 of them. They're doing a Max Payne Definitive Edition trilogy. Could we just leave Max Payne alone? Especially, like, I'm not sure if it was Rockstar or Take-Two that made the call on the whole, like, take the original ports down from all, Steam and GOG, like, all the digital storefronts. But, like, could we just maybe leave the games alone at this point, Rockstar? Honestly, like, I don't need a remaster. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even want it if that's what you're gonna do with it.
You're not bad at all.
Who asked for that? What do you mean? Who doesn't love Max Payne that's, like, actually played it?
Whoa, what are you? A sturgeon, perhaps?
What? Like,
Yes.
Max Payne is fucking awesome. But if I'm being 100% after the shit they pulled with Definitive, even if the ports come out, like, in a more properly working state, still, if they're gonna take the originals off of storefronts, I don't want them to do it. I just, like, nope. Don't even want it, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do some story stuff, I think. Maybe get another, what's it called? Another fish or 2. Just depends how I feel doing all the story stuff.
Yep.
When we get in GTA 6, I would say probably 3 years from now. I would say definitely still 3 years minimum. No, 2 years minimum, but like probably 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I don't know why we never got RDR 1 on PC. I mean, if we're being honest, anyone who's played... I haven't tried the GTA 4 PC port, I just don't own it. I played GTA 4 on Xbox. But I played Vice City, GTA 3, and San Andreas all on PC. Rockstar's PC ports, like pre-GTA 5, from what I've played, I don't know if 4 is good or not, were fucking terrible. Like, their PC ports were just so bad. I would way rather play the PS2 versions of, like, all the PS2 GTAs. Like, easily. I wouldn't even question it. It's not even a competition, in all honesty. I would just way rather play the PS2 versions instead of getting the PC ports. Well, I have them, instead of playing the PC ports. GTA 5 been out 9 years? Well, yeah, but Red Dead 2's only been out for 3. You know? It's like I've said before when people have talked about, like... I mean, more specifically, I've talked about it because people are like, oh, what do you think Red Dead 3 is going to be like? And I'm like... not released for 10 years? What do you mean? Because Rockstar only has one single-player dev team right now. So they made GTA 5, and then the team went to work... That same team went to work on Red Dead 2. And now that same team is working on GTA 6. So GTA 6, while it might have been like 9 years since GTA 5... You know, that team at most has only been working on GTA 6 for like 2 years. I want the OG Xbox back. No, you don't. Thing's a brick. It had some classic games on it. But that doesn't mean it was a good console. Take it from your boy. You have it a lot better now. 360 is probably as good as Xbox will ever get. They got so much more done. Yeah, when they had, like, multiple smaller studios working on different titles. I mean, it got content out faster, but considering the quality of, like, Red Dead 1, because that was the first game where they just condensed all the teams down to work on one title. So it's like the 3 games that we have for, like, the single-player team version of Rockstar, right? Their track record so far is Red Dead 1 and 2 and GTA 5. So, like, considering the quality,
Hey, mister.
I'll take the current state, honestly. Did we get more games beforehand? Yeah. Do we get better games now? Definitely. I like the Duke controller. I didn't. Just a shame they got the worst wrestling games. Did they? I never played any wrestling games on there. I played like Halo 1 and 2. I played Munch's Odyssey, which is Oddworld, if you don't know that one. That's like probably my favorite Xbox game aside from like Halo 2 would be Munch's Odyssey. Like OG Xbox, I mean. The game was fantastic. I had some mech game. I can't think of exactly what it's called. It was the second one. It was Mech something 2. Someone might know what I'm talking about. The LA Noire facial animations. They were decent, but they got really wonky at times. Conquer? Yeah, I like Conquer's Bad Fur Day, but that was an N64 game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was on Xbox, but the PC port is just like at least 3 times as good as far as how playable it is. I would never... I have KOTOR. I have an Xbox copy of it. I will never play it over the PC version. Banjo, also N64. Like, he just starts pulling out all the N64 shit. Had Conquer Live and Reloaded. I didn't like Live and Reloaded very much, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Bad Fur Day kind of guy. Absolutely. What is riding up behind me? It's Charles?
You're a hard man to find, Arthur.
That's a
Hello,
good thing.
Charles.
Been tracking you for days. Dutch was worried.
I've been, well, I'm fine, as you can see.
I was fishing.
Yeah, so I see. You coming back to camp?
Soon. I promise.
The Force Unleashed 1 was clutch. 2 was not very good. I loved 2 when I was a kid, but when you play it nowadays, it's just nowhere near as good as the first one. They do that if you aren't in camp for a long time. I have never had that. That's the first time I've had, like, Charles track me or something. Oh, well, my Red Dead crashed. Looks like my OBS went with it. Here we go. Red Dead crash. It was only a matter of time. Hold on. I have to restart Red Dead in my OBS on my desktop right now. Give me a second. You won't be able to hear me. Hello, chat. I'm back. Red Dead Crash, a classic. Classic Red Dead move on me. This is what I get for my older computer streaming Red Dead 2. Crashed my Discord too. Honestly, I don't even need my Discord. I had a message, but like it's not from like an important server, so I'm fine with that. Not even gonna worry about that for now. Was gonna check it while I had a second, but it's whatever. We just wait for the game to reopen, and then I can actually go and do the story mission. I only have the one. Bro, I mentioned the Discord thing, and then my phone dinged it to me. Even though this message is 2 hours old, as soon as I said it out loud, my phone dinged me. They're listening, chat. They're listening to me through the 5G chip that's in my left arm because I got the COVID vaccine. I'm chipped. I'm chipped. This is what we get for trying to have a good time. Yes. 12 hours to wait? Do they just have a delivery time of 12 hours? That's so fucked. I hate GTA with a passion? What? You mean online? 5G causes cancer? Bro, they're controlling our minds through the 5G. You don't even know about it. I mean, hey, good luck. I've never done like the random bundles of Steam keys because it's always like it's like buying like a what's it called? Like a storage unit. You know what I mean? Like you know the show Storage Wars where they're just fucking do the auctions for a storage unit and then you know, they would buy it out and try to sell everything in it to like make the profit back. It feels like doing that where it's like you just buy it and you hope that what you get out of it justifies the purchase. I would way rather just buy like one game on sale whenever it goes on sale and just know what I'm getting and be happy with my product. Oh, it's a story from Micah. I didn't even pay attention to it being M before. Did you play GTA 5 Story? GTA 5 Story is so good. What do you mean? Like gambling until you lose? Yeah, exactly. Fun until you lose. I have friends that do it, and sometimes they get a gem. But just not my thing. If I'm gonna buy a Steam key, I've used G2A in the past. I really don't like doing it unless it's like some weird case where it's like you know, the developers of the game aren't going to get the money either way. Most of the time that's because of like an IP transfer where it's like game is too expensive on Steam and original devs aren't going to get the money anyway. So it's like in that point I'll go buy a key from G2A just to save some money on it. But most of the time I'm just not even like purchasing keys from places. I just buy straight off the market. From retailer. The best way, always. Had like $6 left and figured why not. Jesus. Yeah, no, I think it would be awesome. Like imagine if Red Dead 2 throughout the entire game, you were switching like between John and Arthur and doing like missions for each of them respectively at each point in the story. That would be great. Stuff like that would be awesome. I love how GTA 5 does that, where it's like every character's kind of off doing their own thing for the most part. So you kind of just get to like see the same story from like 3 different perspectives and like 3 different angles of what's going on behind everything. Don't buy Steam keys from eBay. It's all a scam. eBay I've never done. Like G2A is good because G2A does like guaranteed returns on nearly every seller. They also have like, you know, rated sellers that you have to have a verified purchase to leave a review of a key seller on there. G2A is the best of all of them. What is he doing? The fuck is wrong with Micah right now?
What is your problem? What is your problem, partner? You don't look so good.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me. I'm fit as a fiddle.
And not inside you ain't.
I'm just
Oh, hi, Dutch.
Micah reckons there's a rat. Oh, does he? On what evidence?
He's only back a minute. Pinkerton show up.
We've been on the run since you two.
If there's a rat, it's Micah.
We barely escaped with our lives in Saint Denis. Now we got a rat. Well, Molly clearly talks, but who else? Maybe we pushed things too hard. Maybe time for folks like us is past. We don't need a rat. We got sloppier than the town drunk. They know who we are and where we are and what we're doing.
Arthur's spitting facts right now.
What we can do is let the week go. Move on, get our money, start over.
That ain't happening. Well, something's gotta happen, and fast. Otherwise, Cornwall, them Pinkertons, they've got us penned in here, and ain't none of them stopping.
Well, Cornwall's why we're here. Shall we, Dutch?
Yeah, it's time to go. Let's head to the river.
Wait, what?
Leave Cornwall alone.
We're hitting Cornwall again?
We need money, but revenge now?
Of course it's for money.
Come on, Arthur. This better not be no stupid revenge. That shit ain't worth it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, Arthur, It's just a simple social call.
He does. Okay, I have my bolt action. I don't know why,
So
but I do.
what are we gonna say to him that needs to be said? He has been hunting us since Valentine. He is the reason that Hosea got killed. His sugar business is destroying the people of Guarma. This town
Okay, that's fair.
is his town.
Wait, it is?
To destroy these folks. His sugar, his oil, his law.
These are wrongs you can't right, Dutch. We're wanted men.
So why did you go for John against my wishes?
I didn't want him hanged.
Neither did I.
We're gonna cut a deal, Arthur. What are you talking about?
We want out, and Cornwall wants us to stop robbing him, and we all know his money is what's keeping the Pinkertons on our tail. He's America, Arthur.
He is America?
And he won't let us go.
This ain't making a lot of sense, Dutch.
Yeah, no. You
No, son.
Dutch is sounding fucking crazy again.
Deal, some noise, and then we're gone.
I don't like the vibe right now, chat. I'm not liking the energies I'm getting from Dutch and Micah.
Boat is due in soon. Let's get down here behind these crates.
I feel about the same way as Arthur does right now with this whole thing. Dutch, you might want to like actually hide instead of just saying it. Is this a good crate to hide behind? What the fuck?
Arthur,
Oh,
behind something before
they're coming from that way. Got it. Okay. Well, Dutch was confusing me, alright? I didn't know exactly where they were coming from. Why does Kanye feel the need for a Donda 2? That is a fantastic question. Publicity is the reason. That's the answer.
I want to thank you for your hospitality, Mr. Cornwall.
This was a business meeting, Mr. Milton. We
Oh.
are not friends. I have spent a considerable fortune with your agency, and still nothing. This Vanderlyn robs me and laughs at me. I asked
Double
for the
whammy?
best. I paid for the best.
We are very close, Mr. Cornwall. I know you've heard this before.
Can't, sir. Send a telegram to Goldberg in New York. Tell him I won't borrow it more than 3.2%. Sorry, no, I have heard it before. And get that army man to pay his portage charge. Yes, sir.
We are doing all we can within the confines of the law.
The law? I think we both know what you can do with your law. Find me Dutch Vanderlyn. Bring him here. And leave the laws to them as need them. Good day, sir.
Come along, Mr. Ross. We have work to do.
No double whammy?
Mr. Cornwall. Now listen up, Didsbury. What's all this about strikes? I bought into this mine because of mismanagement, and I intend to make it a success.
If we had gone, if we had pulled guns right there.
Feel business doesn't give
Pop
two
Cornwall,
figs.
pop Milton,
Sir,
done.
two figs. It's a nonsense that will bring a plague on both our houses, sir.
Perhaps there is a plague on your house already, Mr. Cornwall.
What do you want, sir?
I'm not.
Why did we not move sooner?
Just yet.
Your impudence will be your undoing, sir.
I'm undone already.
He really is
My
undone.
friend here, he thinks I'm crazy.
You are. You are fucking crazy.
My feelings are hurt.
You robbed me, sir.
And you robbed him. Funny world.
You show a criminal's grasp of sophistry, sir. I did no such thing.
You kill. I kill. You rob. I rob. Only difference I can see is I choose whom I kill and rob, and you destroy everything in your path.
I've heard just about enough.
I'll tell you what. You give me this ship, $10,000, and safe passage out of here. I'll let you live.
Dutch?
I'll do no such.
Dutch? Dutch?
You sure? Good. I prefer it this way.
Oh! Oh! He hit him! Noise! We're making noise! He wasn't lying. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Leviticus Cornwall is dead! Crab rave. Yeah, I was wondering why Micah just like walked off. I didn't know what his plan was there. It's not a trap. It's just that we fucked with them. We laid the trap for them, but the Pinkertons were here, and that was not expected. We didn't know that they would be here. But Dutch still went ahead with the trap anyway. Shit. Oh, that's Micah. Oh, the animation's still playing. I broke it by popping that guy in the head. If you saw it, you saw it. He was still like getting hit and kicking back after I shot the guy. Where'd my hat go, Dutch? Look what you've done. The trap didn't backfire. We killed the guy. But there's just more resistance than expected here. Okay, I need my split points in my pistols. I don't know why they aren't loaded. Oh, so nice. Can't get an angle on that guy. No. Give me both my guns. There we go. Now we got split points and everything. I don't know why I had like regular rounds loaded and everything. Bow. Oh, well. Damn it. You know, Cornwall's definitely dead. A round to the chest and he fell into the water afterwards. He's done. Yeah, I saw that tanker, bitch. God damn. I'm a Walking Dead man. Well, okay, so no one in camp officially knows that I'm sick, though. Like, everyone can kind of tell that I'm not doing so hot. But Arthur never told anyone, like, I have tuberculosis.
Well, at least we tried talking it out. Boys, lost your minds. Oh.
But you can see he's very pale. His eyes are super red all the time now. He's coughing all the time. Like, people know by now that he's not doing hot. Bolt action will put someone down with a chest shot, but man, is it slow. I hate that the game keeps, like, defaulting this to be my rifle. Like, I really wish it would default my repeater like it used to. It just kind of, one day it changed. It was after I got the bolt action, it started defaulting to this. We're leading them back, Dutch. Bow. Bow. Pirates of the Caribbean game developed by a good studio. There, it has been done. I had it on the PC back in the day, on my dad's shitty ass work computer. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember it. But yeah, back in the 2000s, they used to make, like, pretty good Pirates of the Caribbean games, at least from what I remember as a kid. I had one of them. I really liked it.
Interesting social call. Oh, don't play dumb and superior at the same time, Morgan. We all knew, sooner or later, Cornwall had...
That's a nice shot.
Let me see them papers.
It's more attention we don't need. Feels like the whole world's closing in on us. Dutch,
It won't be long before they find where we're hiding out now.
Especially as we ain't exactly hiding out.
We just need a distraction. Buy us some time.
That's a great shot.
It looks like Mr. Cornwall's company has signed a railroad contract with the army.
What?
And they're also moving dynamite down from, well, the Annisburg mines to Saint Denis to resell.
Never sticky.
And there's bonds at his oil factory. Maybe there's a way to get them off our back and get the money that we need. Micah, you look into this dynamite. Take Bill, I guess. Arthur, you go too. We are gonna need a lot of it. And Micah, we need to talk.
Yeah, man, I do not look so hot.
Figure out what?
The plan.
The plan?
Getting out of here. Nothing's changed.
It hasn't, huh?
There's an old house west of Van Horn. Meet me there when you can, Black Lung.
Let's split up. We'll meet up back at camp. Yeah.
This is crazy.
I kind of want to keep going through the story. That was a good mission. Bronze. Fuck you, game. What's next? Reverend's got something. Micah's got something. Sorry, I'm just going to check my notes to make sure. Oh. My notepad crashed earlier, so I'm back at the top of it. Awesome. Scroll through the notepad to where I am. I haven't been deleting stuff. I've just been like marking it. So maybe that's a mistake. Yeah, no. Aside from main story right now, it's either fishing for more Survivalist 10 progress or doing collectibles. So right now, I'd rather do story. Gonna go see what's up with Reverend just because he's close and because I don't think there's been a single story mission given by Reverend since like the beginning of chapter 2. Like the one where he's super drunk. I never played any of the Lord of the Rings games. Like not even Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War. I haven't played those yet either. Although I'm also not a big fan of the movies, which I know is like nerd heresy. But I've never been a big Lord of the Rings fan. They're okay, but they're not like fantastic. I know that people really, really love them. I'm just not one of those people. It's like, honestly, the Star Wars movies are just okay. There are a couple really good ones, like episode 5 and 6 are both phenomenal. But aside from those, it's like the Star Wars movies are just okay. Like, honestly. I love the Star Wars, like, universe and everything. Like, just that kind of world that it's all set within. But, the actual movies themselves, if we're being honest, typically aren't that great. I mean, just consider that, like, now that there's 9, like, main movies, only, like, 4 of them are, like, considered good, generally speaking.
I don't know, Reverend.
These are challenging times for all of us.
Yes, very challenging.
You don't seem yourself somehow. I've always felt... I've left the morphine, sir.
Arthur, Reverend Swanson, would you excuse us a minute?
Of course.
New York.
Okay.
We are gonna go to New York.
To New York.
Chasing us south and east and west. We're gonna get a boat. We're gonna get on a river, and we're gonna go north.
That's still in the country.
The Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion, and then we disappear.
We need more commotion.
1 score and 1 whole hell of a lot of noise.
We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch.
Thank you, Arthur.
Doing all right, Arthur?
Sure, fine.
Pardon me for interrupting.
Oh, God. The music.
I brought a friend, Arthur.
Hello.
Hello.
Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
Pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderlyn, how do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
How's your father?
Father has confused wisdom with weakness. His people, my people. We've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
What?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
Men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know, I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come
Dutch. He's saying he wants to fight the military.
Arthur, we must
Oh
go
my god.
try to stop things from getting
We're at 70.
on. I guess. Come along.
Oh boy. Welcome back, Agent Spartan.
More horses. I know. I understand Eagle Flies is angry, but I don't see how this will help anything.
Especially not with Dutch whipping them up into a frenzy.
Yeah.
There are enough folks coming after us without adding arms to the list.
Yeah, really. We don't need the army.
You're not. This is all that's wrong with this world. Okay, young man, lead the way.
Alright.
on a boat near Van Horn. I have a man waiting for us there with some canoes.
Let's fight the army.
Without killing anyone.
Of course. What will be, will be.
Oh god.
Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel Favors.
He's a vile man. He and his regiment take pleasure in persecuting us. All the young have been taken from our reservation, shipped off to reform schools. Many women, too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that.
Dutch. Like, it's very reasonable to be angry over this, right?
Why are you getting involved in this?
But considering the situation the gang is in,
Fellers as need shooting, we save. Fellers as need saving.
we don't need the army on us, man. We really don't.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that. I
Based,
told you,
Arthur.
Noise. We need noise, Arthur. Noise and faith.
Why does he want to draw attention?
Know what that means. Stop questioning and think. Just think for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce. The civilized world is closing on us. Who knows what else Molly told them? We need to move towards a conclusion now.
What?
Sure, what's this got to do with any of that? Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need. Kill two birds with one stone. Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us. Why do you think I dealt with him? With Cornwall gone,
No, like,
the government is far more likely to divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal.
yeah, that makes sense.
Slip away. Like I said,
But
we just need that noise and one more store.
these plans always seem to backfire, Dutch.
Chest I had hidden outside Shady Bell, and we're close, Arthur. That dynamite, the railroad contract with the army, it was all in those papers Micah found. I have a plan. You just have to trust me.
Okay, big guy. Whatever you say.
There's Peta.
Peta. We have not met Peta.
These men, like I said, they'll help us.
I got the canoes. The boat is still moored in the channel.
Good. Let's wait until nightfall. All right. Let's head out.
I don't like this shit. I really don't. This only goes poorly, man. I know how these things go. This isn't gonna be a diversion. They're gonna find out that we're involved.
I think the best plan is to paddle up there silently, board her. And when we got control, we'll deal with that anchor, float away.
What?
See you ashore before anybody even knows what happened.
Chat quiet. Sometimes people just like to lurk, man. Sometimes people just want to, like, put it on in the background and do something else. Or even just chill and, like, watch instead of, like, actively typing, you know? I get it. Normally when I have streams on, it's in the background. I'm actually pretty rarely someone that, like, actively types and chats on streams and stuff like that. Oh, is that not far up enough? Oh, God. Oh, God. Go, go. No, the current's pushing me back now. Go. There we go. Hello? There's no way that dude doesn't hear any. Oh. Okay. No knife, then. Subdue. No kill. I didn't kill him, I swear.
I'm gonna go smoke, alright? Be back in a bit.
Oh, no, not again.
Man had a sniff of good.
Is this...
I'll be retired
Oh.
in the morning at this rate.
There's a guy up top. There's 3 there. Is there another way up above?
I'm in.
God damn it. How are we gonna take those 3? Oh, someone else just got up above.
God damn it, no. I'm out. Alright. Call.
One of them's gotta split off here, right? I don't like being on this side. I'm going back around. Other side felt a lot safer. Oh, what the fuck? Thank God I'm playing a Rockstar game. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? It's not like I have, like, sleeping darts or anything to use here. I don't know exactly what I'm being asked to do here. Look at that. Dude doesn't see me.
Full house. For Christ's sake.
Okay. So they are still playing.
Say I'm sorry, fellas, but I've been lying.
Maybe I'm supposed to let them play.
Sorry, darling. No food this month. That cheating bastard Pennington robbed it all.
Send her over to me. I got lots of money. Now that's just plain rude.
It is. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. They're not splitting off, so here we go. Hey, boys.
What the hell? Take it back. What's ours?
Okay, we're killing now. Boom. Only 1 dead. Oh, premium SIGs? Did I see? Oh no, those are cards. Shit, I got excited for a second. Release the anchor. With dynamite? Hey, if it works, it works. I won't question it, you know? Oh, boy. This can only go poorly, right? Like, this is gonna put a hole in the boat. Or not. It might be fine. Okay.
Seem to be going pretty fast, Dutch. I'm trying.
Dutch doesn't know. God damn it. Oh, man. That put a hole in the boat. Dutch doesn't look alright. Yeah, no shit. Oh, boy.
Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
Got confused. We need to round them up. I'll get these 4.
Okay.
Can you go after the others?
Yeah, I got that. I can do that much. Just gotta grab a horse, right? Not too bad. Just gotta get on one. Okay, I don't know why Arthur's like locked onto the far one there. There we go. So we're just leaving the other two, or are they gonna follow me now? I'm like, I don't know entirely what's going on. Looks like they're kind of following, so. Oh man. How does this get worse? Because I know this game, I'm hearing this music, and this isn't the worst yet. So where does it go downhill? What is about to happen? I'm worried. I'm definitely worried. This won't be as easy as just knock out some boys. Wait, they're all dead. If they were all knocked out on the boat and the boat sank, they're dead. We killed all of them anyway. God damn it. You can have Jaws swimming in the water. I don't think there's a shark. Funny, Dutch.
Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well, Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now,
Let me go. Let me go. Dutch.
Is this a good idea? This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Combs dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Oh my.
Fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along.
Oh God.
Rather you did not do anything so foolish.
Dutch is pulling them down now.
Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because Dutch is going to get them killed.
You head on back to camp. Check on the others. Dutch's behavior.
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
Dutch saying that I need to get rest. Fuck him. The way that he said it, he did that just so that I couldn't like try to prevent something bad from going down. He thinks that I'm just out to be in his way all the time. Where even is... Oh, he's all the way up there. Okay. What's this? Oh, Obadiah. That's right. I should really turn in the Gym Boy thing sometime soon. I'll get to it. All right. I'm going to save, though, and I'm going to call it for today. Just because it's already like 5. 70.7. Getting off today. Granted, most of the day was finding fish for Survivalist 10, so I feel still accomplished in my 0.6% for the day. It's progress towards finishing the Survivalist challenge set, so I'll take what I can get. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, remember to leave a like on the stream. It helps me out a ton. Even when the stream ends, when it does turn into a video, YouTube still pushes it more if it has more likes on it. So I would really appreciate it if you guys left a like. It helped me out a ton. If you haven't done so already and you've enjoyed the stream, also remember to subscribe because I've been playing through Red Dead 2, going for the 100% pretty much every day. We play 3 hours or so every day. Around this time, ending around this time, starting 3 hours-ish before. So if you're looking for more live Red Dead content, I'll be providing, at least for the time being, doing Red Dead 1 afterwards too, to kind of continue the story. So come back if that sounds interesting to you. Other than that, if you're looking for links to anything, things like Twitter and Discord and that sort of stuff is down in the description. If you're looking for any of that, it's all there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of you guys back here next time, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.